Have you ever wondered why some people work hard their entire lives and never seem to get ahead financially? It's not always because they lack effort, intelligence, or even opportunity. Often it comes down to the beliefs they've been taught about money since childhood. We've all heard advice like, just save every penny, or having debt means you're irresponsible, or even money is the root of all evil. The problem is, most of these so-called rules about money are actually myths, and following them can keep you trapped in a cycle of poverty or financial struggle. In this video, I'm going to bust the biggest money myths that keep people poor and explain the truth that wealthy people understand. If you've believed even one of these, don't worry, you're about to see money in a whole new light. So grab a notebook, because this might just be the mindset shift that changes your financial future forever. Number 1, saving alone makes you wealthy. Most people grow up being told that if they just save their money, they'll eventually become rich. It sounds safe, logical, and even responsible, but it's not the full story. Yes, saving is important for emergencies and short-term needs, but saving alone won't build wealth. Why? Because inflation slowly eats away at the value of your money. What costs $100 today may cost $110 or more in just a few years, and your savings account can't keep up. Wealthy people don't just save. They invest in assets that grow faster than inflation, like stocks, real estate, or businesses. The truth is, saving keeps you safe, but only investing makes you wealthy. Number 2, investing is only for the rich. This myth stops millions of people from ever starting their wealth-building journey. People think investing requires thousands of dollars, fancy suits, or a Wall Street broker. But the reality is, anyone can start investing, even with just a few dollars. Thanks to technology, apps, and online brokerages, you can buy fractional shares of stocks or start with low-cost index funds today. Wealthy people know the secret isn't about the size of your first investment. It's about the power of compounding over time. The earlier you begin, the more time your money has to grow, no matter how small the amount. The truth is, investing isn't for the rich. It's how people become rich in the first place. Number 3, all debt is bad. Debt has a terrible reputation, and for good reason. Bad debt can destroy your finances. But not all debt is created equal, and believing all debt is bad is a huge mistake. Bad debt is high-interest consumer debt, like credit cards, payday loans, or financing things you don't really need. Good debt, on the other hand, can actually make you wealthier. It's the kind of debt used to buy assets that grow in value, like property, education, or a business. The wealthy use good debt as leverage, multiplying their opportunities without using only their own cash. Meanwhile, most people avoid debt entirely, missing out on opportunities that could have changed their lives. The truth is, debt is a tool. It can either trap you or free you depending on how you use it. Number 4, you need a high income to become wealthy. Many people believe wealth is only possible if you're making 6 or 7 figures a year. And while a higher income certainly helps, it's not the main factor. There are plenty of high-income earners who live paycheck to paycheck because they overspend and never invest. On the other hand, there are countless stories of people with modest salaries who built wealth through discipline, budgeting, and consistent investing. The wealthy understand that it's not about how much money comes in. It's about how much you keep and multiply. Earning more helps. But if your habits don't change, a higher income just means bigger expenses. The truth is, wealth is built through smart money management, not just a fat paycheck. Number 5, starting a business is too risky. People often say, I'd rather stay at my job. It's safer than starting a business. But the truth is, no job is ever 100% safe. Companies downsize, industries collapse, and careers can disappear overnight. Yes, businesses have risks, but they also offer rewards that jobs never will. Freedom, scalability, and the chance to create multiple streams of income. Wealthy people understand that risk can be managed with research, planning, and persistence. And many of the world's most successful entrepreneurs started with small side hustles before growing them into thriving businesses. The real risk isn't starting a business, it's relying on a single paycheck for your entire life. The truth is, a business might be uncertain, but in the long run, it can be far safer than staying stuck. Number 6, more money will solve all your problems. This myth is everywhere, and it's one of the most dangerous. We think, if only I had more money, everything would be better. But here's the reality. Money magnifies who you already are. If you're bad at managing $1,000, you'll be just as bad at managing $100,000. Only now, the stakes are higher. That's why so many lottery winners end up broke within a few years. Wealthy people don't just focus on making money, they focus on building habits that allow them to keep and grow money. The truth is, money doesn't solve problems, it exposes your habits. Number 7, Buying a home is always the best investment. Most of us grew up hearing that owning a home is the ultimate sign of success. And while home ownership can be great, it's not always the best investment. A home comes with expenses, mortgages, taxes, maintenance that don't always create wealth. Sometimes renting can actually be smarter, especially if it frees up cash to invest in assets with higher returns. The wealthy know the difference between an asset and a liability, and your primary home is often a liability. That doesn't mean buying a home is wrong. It just means it shouldn't be your only wealth-building strategy. The truth is, your home might give you comfort, but it doesn't guarantee riches. Number 8. The stock market is just gambling. So many people avoid investing in the stock market because they think it's just luck. But gambling is based on chance, while investing is based on research, strategy, and time. The stock market is volatile in the short term, but over decades, it has consistently built wealth for millions. Wealthy people don't treat it like a casino. They use patience, discipline, and diversification to win long term. The people who lose are usually those who panic, chase quick gains, or don't know what they're doing. The truth is, the market isn't gambling. It's the most powerful wealth-building machine ever created. The truth is, investing wisely is strategy, not chance. Number 9. You need to work harder to get rich. We're taught from a young age that hard work is the key to success. And while hard work is important, it doesn't guarantee wealth. Plenty of people work long hours, even 2 or 3 jobs, and still struggle financially. The wealthy understand that wealth isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. That means leveraging systems, technology, people, and investments that multiply effort. Instead of trading time for money, they create assets that generate income even while they sleep. The truth is, wealth isn't about sweat, it's about strategy. Number 10, money is the root of all evil. This is one of the most damaging beliefs of all. We're told money is evil, greedy, or corrupting, and so people subconsciously push it away. But money itself is neutral. It's just a tool. It can be used for selfish reasons, yes, but it can also build schools, feed families, and change lives. The wealthy don't fear money, they respect it and use it for growth, freedom, and impact. Rejecting money won't make you virtuous, it will just keep you powerless. The truth is, money isn't evil, it's energy, and how you use it determines everything. Number 11. Multiple streams of income are only for the wealthy. Many people believe that only millionaires or celebrities can have multiple income streams. But the truth is, everyday people can build them too, and it often starts with something small. A side hustle, freelance work, digital products, or even dividend-paying stocks can become a second or third income stream. The wealthy don't rely on just one source of income. They spread their opportunities across different channels. Why? Because if one stream dries up, the others keep them secure and growing. Meanwhile, most people depend on a single paycheck, which can disappear at any time. The truth is, multiple streams of income aren't just for the rich, they're how people escape the rat race and become rich. So now you've seen the biggest money myths that keep people poor and the truth behind them. Believing these myths traps people in financial struggle while rejecting them opens the door to freedom. Wealth isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter with the right mindset and habits. If you found this valuable, make sure to subscribe for more insights that can change your financial future.